Oh, all right. Well, here's something right here. Here's this is interesting. This guy Ruby King. Do you guys know who this guy is? Ruby King is this black gentleman right here who's on the side of the corner here. Now he's watching and reviewing this new group of people. Now Carbon Heart. Who's Carbon Heart? Is he in here? Is Carbon Heart like a friendly? Carbon Heart appears on this show with a bunch of crazy people. Oh, and Patrick T. I mean, Patrick T. obviously not crazy. Riley is a certified. I don't know who this is. I don't know who Pedro Ang is, but this is Wiggle, who is former War Campaign, and we were friendly because he was painting a Salamandroid figure. I said, "Oh, that's great, Wiggle," and we were friendly for a little while. I don't know why he's turned, but it's a sad thing. Matt Bahr, who's leading the whole thing, and Chris Stanley, who's fucking out of his mind. I mean, I don't know what's up with Chris Stanley. These people are all the same. They all have the same defect, and that defect centers around not realizing how awesome I am, or realizing it and it making you mad. But this guy here is going to watch and debate these guys angry.
Oh my God! How many times does Ethan gotta get stabbed in the back? How many fucking times does Ethan gotta get shot? How many fucking times do people like you gotta fucking betray Ethan Van Sciver?
How many times?
Maybe there's a reason why Ethan doesn't want to just promote just anybody. Maybe there's a reason why he promotes a few people who are a little bit more friendly to him.
Be like, what the fuck is going on? I'm not signing up for this.
And they've already left.
So, like, hold up, Carbon.
They will still back books.
Matt, hold on.
They already left.
So, like, what is your issue? Because I'm a bit like confused as to like, because I don't know Matt, I don't know Wiggle. Other than that, he's a furry. And then the rest of these guys I don't know. So, like, can you like kind of like elaborate? You know,
please do.
What's your issue here? Because it seems to me you just like all over the place.
Okay, let me reiterate.
It's
Maybe
public.
you guys weren't paying attention. These people, Riley, Lynch, Dick Masterson, Vito, yeah, they're generous. I'm not a fan of them either. But
let them be.
They can still claim to be a part of the ComicsGate.
Exactly. Yeah.
This guy's great.
No.
Let him finish. Want to do the rest of the thesis, smart guy? They could be fans.
Let them talk.
They can contribute to the chat. They can super chat.
Yes.
It doesn't mean.
Look how angry they're getting.
All CG creators are.
Look how angry Matt and Wiggle are, and how stressed out they are at the idea of what ComicsGate is. Like, Carbon Heart is just explaining to them, like, hey, listen, everyone's welcome here. You understand? Like, ComicsGate is largely like a group of people who feel cast off from the mainstream. What do you think? Like, you get to gatekeep those people again? They've already been gatekept. They're allowed to be in here. They're allowed to be ComicsGate. They're allowed to support the books. They're allowed to talk about being ComicsGate. This makes these guys so angry because they're moral fags. Like, all of a sudden, moral fagging became a big thing for Matt Bahr and Wiggle and these former war campaigners. Everything's moral fagging all the time. Oh, I don't like what they do in their private lives, therefore they're not welcome around here. I don't give a fuck. Guys, your private lives are your private lives. Just support my comic books. Just do whatever it is that you want to do in your private life. I will not judge you. Just buy my comic books. You're welcome here. You want to send super chats? You want to talk? You want to be a part of the community? You are more than welcome here. And don't let any of these fucking retards tell you that you're not. That's the entire point of ComicsGate. The entire point of ComicsGate is there's a whole lot of people out there who have broken hearts over the state of the mainstream. And those people are all welcome here. They find ComicsGate. Some of them go ahead and make comics. Those who make comics are held to a different standard. And that standard is the customers judge those comics and decide whether or not they're going to get funded. But everybody else is more than welcome here.
Promoting their degeneracy.
There are no gatekeepers. Not these guys either.
Because you're equating.
Shut up, Matt Bahr.
I don't know. I'm not talking about other creators. The only person I'm talking about is Ethan is the one who's promoting it.
Let me focus on Matt.
CG, you have to.
Wait, hold up. Hold the fuck up, Matt. How many times have, and I could be wrong here, how many times have Mitch Salad been on, Mitch Salad and Riley been on Comics Arts Pro Secrets?
An infinite number of times. It makes no difference. It's my channel. I can bring on whoever I want to bring on here. And that's just the way it is. And if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. You can just choose not to watch. You can do any of those things. You have two options. You could choose not to watch. You can go fuck yourself. Oh, third option, you can just roll with it and just let me do my thing. But getting this angry and forming a little commune of retards and psychopaths to complain about the fact that like an autistic girl was allowed on my live stream once, and I think Dick Masterson's funny, and he is funny. I like Dick Masterson. I was listening to Biggest Problem in the Universe on the way down to the casino the other day. Driving down there, listening to them, and they said, "Yeah, we basically say whatever we want to say, and we haven't made very many friends because of it." And Dick Masterson said, "Well, maybe Ethan Van Sciver." And I was like, "Hey, I got a shout out. That's nice. I like that. I like the idea that people feel free to say whatever it is that they want to say." Yeah, it doesn't make them popular, but as long as they're funny, man, I think those guys are hilarious. And that's just the way it is. If you don't like it, Matt, you're not as funny as them. Matt, you are not as funny as Dick Masterson. You're not as funny as Riley. You're not as fun. You're not even as good of an artist as Mint Salad is. Mint Salad's a better artist than you. She is. So what do you want me to do? Why do I have to choose? It's retarded. All right. Anyway, I got a shout out from Dick Masterson and Vito. I liked it. Thought it was cool.
And Vito. I think Vito only been on TRASHCAST like twice.
If that.
Yeah, maybe was it once? I don't remember. It's been so.
Vito's been on, I think, a couple of times. I'd bring him on again. I don't care. I get tired of people just being like, you get bullied into who you can associate with. I don't like it. You know what? If it wasn't for the fact that people are like, you can't associate with Vito, I would not associate with Vito. I just wouldn't, because he's fat and stupid. Probably he likes kids. No, he doesn't like kids. But because people are constantly telling me, oh my God, Ethan, your association with Vito, I'm more likely to associate with Vito and Dick Masterson because of people who say things like that. It's just in my personality. It's in my nature to not like peer pressure, to resent bullying and all these things. I just don't like it. It's gay. It's just gay. All of this is gay. All of it sucks. Like, don't associate with this person. I'd associate with any of these people if they'd stop acting like this. Just stop it. Who cares? PT says, come on, EVS. Vito, no pedo. I know he's not a pedo. It's ridiculous. Well, what if he is, though? What if you say that and it turns out that he is? Like, these guys, their main source of shame is that they were associating with a guy named Vic King and using him for art. He was on all their shows. See their bitter little faces? They're really upset because Vic King, as it turns out, was a pedophile who was convicted and was exposed. He was using a false name. They found out who he was. He went to jail for like abusing a very young child. I don't know the details about that. You can ask these guys. But ever since that happened, they've been super like defensive and like they're trying to do like a counter op to sort of hide the, what do you call that? Like when you are did I say was? What do you call that? Like when you're like you're projecting, you're trying to like, it's that guy, not me. Like what about him? Look over there. It's political. You're trying to change the news cycle. You're trying to change the subject. But these guys were hanging out with Vic King a lot. And here's the thing. It's not fair because nobody knows for sure. Like, people accuse Vito of things. And it's like, do I know that Vito is not those things? No. But I don't know Matt isn't those things either. And I don't know Wiggle isn't those things. I certainly don't know Chris Stanley isn't a pedophile. I don't know. I mean, he could be, for all I know. All of these people could be. I don't know. Vic King, I didn't know. The only reason why I didn't associate with Vic King was because he was kind of awkward and weird online, and his art sucked. So he didn't belong here. Same reason why Matt Bahr isn't on the show. Same reason most of these people aren't on the show. But yeah, they just kind of go, oh, you're associating with you guys associated with a literal degenerate, criminal every single day for years. And most people are decent enough to just let that slide. Like most people aren't going to rub your faces in it. So why are you causing trouble? Why are you doing things like this that make people go, maybe we have to point out how many times you guys hung out with Vic King. Maybe that's a thing that needs to be done because most of us understand and most of us are just like, nobody knew, nobody understood, nobody had knowledge. And once we did know, that's fine. I completely get it. Most people are decent enough to let that slide, but that's most people. Maybe if this is your behavior, people should be pointing it out more that like you were hanging out with this dude a lot. I don't know. Bob with bug eye. Bob Bug with one eye is king says, I don't. I bring it up every day. And rightfully so.
So many trash casts. So many. I don't even fucking remember, man. I lost the train of thought where I was going to go with this.
I believe that Ethan is the main, the main person of ComicsGate. He's got the most views. He's got the most blah, 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 blah. Instead of actually
promoting comics.
That's because I'm great. I'm really good at what I do, Matt. I'm the best comic book creator, I think, here. I just am awesome, except for Matt and Shane. They're great too, and also the other ComicsGate Kings. But also, I put on a pretty good show. I didn't ask it. I didn't say everybody has to give me all the attention and money. It just happened that way, dude. But you know what? I never said I am the boss of ComicsGate. Unfortunately, I'm in a position that I have to protect the trademark. I just have to. And by the way, I think most normal people want me to. But other than that, no, I'm not the leader of ComicsGate, and I refuse to take the responsibility where it's like everything I do, everything I say and do is the edict of ComicsGate. Sorry, no, I get to do whatever I want to do. ComicsGate is my pet cause. It's what I believe in. I've spent a lot of money protecting it, and ComicsGate's given me a lot of money. So it's very important to me, et cetera, et cetera. But you know what? I'm not the Pope, okay? I'm not the Pope of ComicsGate. Not everything I do is scripture. I can't be. I got to be allowed to goof off, asshole. I got to be able to hang out with Dick Masterson if I want to and not have it be, well, this is what ComicsGate's doing now. But that's what you guys are doing. That's what you guys are trying to do. You guys are trying to make that a trap. You guys are trying to put that on people. You guys are trying to criminalize associations. You guys are trying to smear the entire group just because of what I do. It's stupid. It's obviously anti-ComicsGate. It's against what we stand for. People are allowed to do whatever they want to do around here. They're allowed to do what they want to do. I'm absolutely not going to be lectured by these guys. Are you kidding me? I am the Pie Pope. Listen, not all of us have head wounds. Except murder. You're not allowed to murder. Not all of us are head wounded. You can't expect everybody to behave like you.
Yeah, he lies.
Other people. I'm talking about me.
Shut the fuck up, Matt Bahr. Oh my God.
Somebody clip that. Shut the fuck up, Matt Bahr.
Gotta get stabbed in the back. How many fucking times does Ethan gotta get shot? How many fucking times do people like you gotta fucking betray Ethan Van Sciver? Maybe there's a reason why Ethan doesn't want to just promote just anybody. Maybe there's a reason why he promotes a few people who are a little bit more friendly to him.
Yes.
Maybe there's a reason why he may not want to fucking promote all you fucks. Have you thought about that?
Look at Wiggle's bitter little face. Wiggle, when did you become like this? When did you get so po-faced? You look like somebody made you blow a whole lemon tree, dude. You're like when did your face start doing that, dude? When did you stop laughing and stuff? When did things get so serious? Was it when Liam made $35,000 on Dino King? What happened, dude? You used to be fun and funny. Look at you now. Jesus Christ. Because you can't wear the gorilla suit anymore. Is that true, Ember? Po-faced. Yeah, it's like po-faced. You look like a constipated neurotic. It used to be funny, man. Look at you now, dude. This is really serious, guys. Morality. The morality police. We're the morality cops. All of us who used to make fun of Anna's dead sister. This is just an outrage that there's somebody who has an OnlyFans account that's giving Ethan money for his comics, and she's been on the show a couple times. This is just this reflects poorly on all of us. And by the way, don't look at our association with Vic King. Nobody look at that, okay? Nobody paid too close of attention to the fact that he was on our show for like years and years and years. This is more important. This is all about Mint Salad, an autistic OnlyFans girl that everybody likes. Everybody likes her, dude. You know what? If people didn't like Mint Salad, then she wouldn't be around. But everybody likes Mint Salad. She's on the show. People think she's fun. People think she's cute, bubbly. You know, she's allowed to be here. Wasn't Wiggle part of the group that spent years photoshopping rainbow dildos onto people's pictures? Yes. So look at this humorless guy now being yelled at by Carbon Heart. Like, Carbon Heart's pissing him off, dude. Headrock says, if you ever catch me in the slums, please end me. The slums used to be so funny, and now they're just angry. You guys You guys aren't fun anymore, which is the worst thing I can say about you. You're not fun. You're not funny. You're angry over what? A loss of control? Like, what's the matter? Where's Dark Gift? Where are you guys? What happened? Why is this the whole tonality now? Pissed off about what? You guys stink now. It's like boring. Get a Robo Shinwoon says, Matt, Mr. Trash in the Bag Bahr came after me and my friend's comic after appearing on Katie Did's show. Dude's art is trash. You have a whole ecosystem of haters. Congrats, says Jiffer Clipper. Yeah, I think as the economy kind of goes into decline, I think that that's going to continue. One of the things that happens with ComicsGate is this is kind of like a sloughing off of failures. And it happens, like, and then they'll go away. ComicsGate will become lean and mean, and lean and mean ComicsGate will create prosperity, which will attract more people who will try to be ComicsGate and will hang out for a little while, but eventually some of them will not get what they want, and they will slough off too, and then they'll become haters, and the process, and then ComicsGate is dying, ComicsGate is dead, endless cycle. And, you know, listen, when this first happened, the first time this happened, I was a little worried. I was a little scared for ComicsGate. This is now the 18th time that this has happened. So all you can do is just kind of point and laugh and then just feel bad for some of the people who get caught up in it. Some of them do good. I mean, look, Narwhal is no longer on the show. He got to deal with Mark Miller. He's going to do a comic book. Good for him. And that's it. Salty for $20. Bahr is probably obsessed with mint because her spicier content does something to him on the inside. I asked for him to make the heroine on my cover sexy. He can't do sexy. That's the tell. He doesn't know a woman's body. He doesn't know a woman's body. Yeah, I mean, he mostly does like ugly, goofy kind of stuff, you know. That is true. Like, he's more of a cartoonist. He can't do like a sexy woman. Huh. That's weird. Thank you for $20. I appreciate it. Let me scratch my own back here. Oh yeah, back to Carbon Heart yelling at oh, this is Carbon Heart here. This guy here is somebody else. What's his name? The black guy is the Ruby King. Oh, I know the Ruby King. I thought the Ruby King was female because of his avatar. He's a black guy. Okay, cool.
Have you ever thought about that? Of course you fucking have it. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about Ethan Van Sciver. None of you faggots do. You don't care about yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with caring about yourself. But you only care about yourself. You just want the glory. You want the money. You want to use Ethan. That's why you guys are fucking evil. You're disingenuous in more ways than just one. More ways than just trying to gaslight ComicsGate as, oh, everyone in ComicsGate are all fucking degenerates who like piss porn.
Evil. He said evil. I didn't think of that, but
what's my fucking line?
Yes, it's evil.
That's the fucking truth. And then you want to get upset when Ethan's like, no, I'm not going to support everyone. You know, I got stabbed in the back, shivved so many goddamn times. Maybe I shouldn't protect. Maybe I shouldn't promote that.
That's a good impression of me.
That's the problem. That's the one criticism I have with ComicsGate is that it is filled with bitches. And I don't mean females. I mean males. You're not good enough to be men. Males.
We just showed that tonight. You're right, Ruby King.
Well, first of all, don't rely on anybody.
Hey, what's up, Cody? How you doing, buddy?
When someone help promote your book, great.
Shout out.
Awesome. That's cool, that's great. Everybody loves it. You always have a good time. But the most important thing you should do on within ComicsGate, or even if you're outside of ComicsGate, the most important thing you should do is build up your channels. Build them up. Build them up to the point where you don't necessarily need.
You don't need.
Build up to the point where you don't necessarily need to go on other people's channels.
Right.
And then you will see some success. Because that's why you're all fucking mad at Ethan Van Sciver. Wasn't it that Matt Bahr was upset that Anna was a CG? No, wait. Is Anna CG Kings? I don't even remember if Anna's on CG Kings. Someone correct me.
Anna has the link to ComicsGate Kings, but she never comes in. She's just honorary.
He's even mad because Ethan Van Sciver is willing to promote Dino King. And it was good. I didn't read Dino King. Everyone says it's good. So I already fucking know. I want to read Dino King. I really do. But I'm not in the best situation, King of the homeless. Oh, let's read the chat.
Hey, Shane, how you doing, buddy?
He's gone on this fucking crusade against Eric July, which is like brought in other fucking weirdos and degenerates.
That's you guys.
Here for the
Weirdos and
books. You're just here
degenerates.
for the weird fucking.
Oh my god!
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nick.
And that's what I'm not.
Yeah, but guys, like, I mean, you say that, but at the same time, you know, these guys are buying the comics. You understand? Like, they are buying the comics. That is the truth.
With, and you're saying, oh, it's just people in the fucking chat, like, oh, they're just donating money. It's not true at all. These people in the chat that you're talking about, Riley and Mint, are attacking other creators, not just me. They're attacking other creators.
I don't care if they're
good
attacking other creators. I really don't.
Attack them.
You know, I really don't
attack
care.
these people.
But
put them on their heels. You know, it's like
there's a reason why Riley is going
kidding.
after Eric July.
Attack
I'm just ignore the elephant in the room that he took down his business for making fun of Eric July.
Mint is a
parody.
Mark.
Matt is critiquing someone's comic in an attack now. Ugh.
To make their intent.
They are, and somehow that's okay with you.
And what happens?
Didn't I just say
what happens?
Carbon's gonna get
you're
him
part of
on
war campaign. What are you talking about?
Like, what do you want me to say? Do I need to focus on being like, okay, Ethan's the one who's fucking doing this, not all of ComicsGate? All of ComicsGate knows what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, my name.
To that question, Matt.
No.
Shut up! I don't answer your question, Matt Bahr.
ComicsGate. You don't know the hearts and minds. My name is.
I know your heart and mind. You're evil.
My name is on more books.
He said you're an evil fuck, Matt Bahr. Yeah, listen, do not go around attacking other creators, but if you want to go to these streams and troll, like, and just say you guys are wrong, fuck you, you know, that's part of YouTube. You call that attacking? Guys, this is gay. Like, you're just sitting there doing these long live streams. You're accusing me of going after Eric July, and look at what you're doing. At least Eric July is like a successful businessman, and I'm criticizing his comics and his hypocritical behavior all by myself. You guys have a fucking gay support group to deal with being cast aside by me. I mean, that's like, what is this? Look at how angry these people are. I don't even know who half of you are. What are you so mad about? What are you so angry about, dude? Oh, he's talking to Mint Salad and Dick Masterson and Vito. Seriously, you need a support group to deal with that? Cope with that. Fucking take Lexipro. What do you want from me? Why are you guys getting together with these gay like live streams to sort of complain about me? The Council of Ethan Derangement Syndrome, says Carrick. Lexipro was the first drug that came to my mind. I think it's like a depression medication. Victor says they're making fun of you, supposedly. Yeah, I really feel made fun of here. I really feel like I feel diminished. You understand that for somebody like me, like, these guys don't get it. Like, you know, when you call me a narcissist, I kind of shrug and I go, maybe I am. I don't know. I've never been clinically diagnosed as a narcissist, but an egotist I'll cop to right away. Like, I do think that everything revolves around me, because it does. I mean, like, everything, like, these guys get together and talk about me. They're not, nobody's getting together to talk about any really of them on all the time. They're talking about me. Like, all these guys are concerned about me. They're asking me for my help. Me. I am a matter of concern. I'm a matter of discussion. Who I associate with, who I talk about, who I talk to. These are all matters of concern for a lot of people. I mean, I just expect it at this point. I just kind of go, yeah, I guess that's the way it is. I guess I am the center of the universe. It must be. So I'm the sun.
No, I'm not drunk.
Take a
my
pause.
Name. No, you take a fucking pause.
I'm cracking a drink now, bitch. You got
my name is on more books than you.
You like that? I'm cracking a drink now,
bitch. My name is on more book than most people's in ComicsGate.
Okay.
So fuck you.
Man.
They all suck.
I done more books than most people in ComicsGate. So fuck you. And Carbon Heart goes, okay, they all suck. Oh, look at Matt. I done more books than most people at ComicsGate. And Carbon Heart just tears his heart out and goes, okay, they all suck. That's the kind of disrespect I'm talking about. That's what the independent comic scene is like.
They all suck. Rock and Roll Ninja. Was Rock and Roll Ninja good? Anyone read Rock and Roll Ninja? That sound. Oh my god, the name Rock and Roll Ninja sounded fucking terrible. I'm like, why would that sounds dumb? I mean, no disrespect to the writer, but Rock and Roll Ninja was never going to be any good, in my opinion. Yet the name alone sounds stupid in the bad way. You know, not like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Rock and Roll Ninja. It sounds very
generic. Yeah, it sounds generic, but I think it was meant to sound generic. I think that was kind of like almost the joke, but
very boomerish.
It wasn't. I didn't like the book.
Extremely. Shit, my leg. Extremely niche. Was that a Your Boy Zach comic? I feel like that was a Your Boy Zach comic book.
Yeah.
Again, very dumb. You know, what other books is Matt Bahr on? I bet he's right. They all suck.
Are all still fucking cool with me. Even while I'm like, fuck Ethan and fuck ComicsGate, it's a bunch of fucking degenerates. They know exactly who I'm talking about.
I am not a degenerate, by the way. There's no definition by which I would qualify as a degenerate. It just isn't. I'm a normal person. You know, I'm a family man. I don't have a head wound. I'm not a pornographer. I don't take drugs. And you know, I live a pretty normal life. I'm a baseball fan. I got 3 kids that I take care of. I got a wife that I take care of. I don't cheat on my wife. You know, not by any normal standard. I understand that you guys are like, you look at pictures of naked women, you are committing adultery. Well, not in her opinion. Not in the arrangement, understanding that we have. That's not adultery. You guys are fucking wacko. You know, that's just, I don't qualify as a degenerate. However, I've worked in the comic book industry for 31 years, and therefore just about everybody that I know is a degenerate. The entire comic book industry is full of mental defectives, perverts, weirdos, creeps, sissies, homos. You know what I mean? Butch lesbians. That's just what I'm used to. I'm used to being surrounded by those people. So you think this bothers me, fuckface? Like, I'm used to this. These are the oceans in which I swim. This is the fishbowl that I've become accustomed to. You guys, you know, I just look at you and shake my head. I don't know what you're expecting from the comic book industry. The mainstream comic book industry is insane. ComicsGate is like a nursery school. It's like romper room. It's kindergarten compared to the comic book industry. The comic book industry at large. Oh, even Stan Lee? No, I think Stan Lee was sick of it too at the end. But he was pinching some nurses. That's just good for him, man. I'm glad that he did that. It's funny. Okay.
You're saying Ethan is all of ComicsGate, right?
Ethan has the trademark.
Dude, Ethan
so what, dude? So what if I have the trademark? You think oh, fuck, this is absolutely insane. Ethan has the trademark. He owns the word ComicsGate, and therefore, to use in commerce. Like, Ethan owns the word ComicsGate to use in commerce, and therefore, everything that he does reflects on ComicsGate at large. The entire community of people who are politically opposed to SJWs and leftism, gatekeeping, and ruining comic books, and people should be able to have creative freedom. Everything Ethan does reflects on that. If Ethan hangs out with someone I don't like, that means that the standards by which ComicsGate was created and exist are therefore nullified. How many times do I have to explain it to you? Matt cried and peed. I mean, this is insane. Like, I don't know why people have to listen to this. I don't know why these tantrums are being excused, tolerated, enjoyed.
Are you kidding me? Of course
he had the trademark. Oh my god! Imagine if that guy, whoever he wins that stupid court case battle with for the trademark for ComicsGate. Imagine if that guy would have actually successfully won the trademark for ComicsGate. Imagine how you guys will be bitching now. A pedophile.
A pedophile.
I don't call him a pedophile.
Don't call him that. He'll sue you. He will.
He draws fucking lolicon or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that shit. None of y'all motherfuckers were willing to even fight for it. Y'all upset that Ethan took ComicsGate a lot more seriously than oh god, let's continue.
Where have you been? He is.
No, but that's
He
the
is
conclusion
the
you're
top.
coming to.
He is the most vocal,
Okay, that's
most
true.
visible person of ComicsGate. Yes, I'm talking about
But there's
Ethan.
dozens
I'm
of
talking
people in
about Shane
ComicsGate.
Davis. I'm talking about all of them, dude.
Yeah, they're pretty successful.
Okay,
So,
but think about the conclusion you're coming to. You're saying,
So stop asking us for anything. Like, if seriously, the most successful members of ComicsGate, if that's the way it is and you don't like us, stop depending on us. Stop asking us for help. Stop like if like everything that we're doing disappoints you, just stop expecting anything of us. I would appreciate that. I would like it if you weren't like, I'm watching every move he makes, every person he associates with. I hate ComicsGate. Fuck ComicsGate. But you know what? Everything that Ethan's doing is bothering me. Just stop. Like, if I disappoint you so drastically, then just walk away. I can't help being successful. I can't help being awesome. I didn't ask for this. God gave me this. I can't help how handsome I am, Matt. I was born this way.
you disagree with Ethan. That's all of ComicsGate. It's
Yeah,
not true.
that's what he's saying.
I didn't say all. I didn't say I was disagreeing with all of ComicsGate. The people who are hearing me know exactly who I'm talking about.
It's not all
And
ComicsGate.
It's not all.
They've run it into the ground.
Calling
It's not
New
about. It's not
ComicsGate.
about the people anymore. That's the
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Matt Bahr,
It's not-
the man called Plush.
It is about the
Comic
people.
Con.
You guys are lumping
It's not a
in
consumer
degeneracy
movement.
with
These guys are trying to basically, yeah, this is what it is. Like, people are trying to say Ethan's a terrible guy, and he's not. Like, he represents ComicsGate. But if you're ComicsGate, you don't have to be tarred by the brush of Ethan. Trust me, all of these people want to be tarred by my brush. Every single one of these people wants to be tarred and retarred by my brush. Over and over again. You don't have to be. We're not talking about everybody in ComicsGate. You could be like Matt Bahr, a guy with a head wound who scared the piss out of PTP and had him crying to Anna, that Star Wars girl, because there's something spooky in his eyes. And apparently he's brain damaged for some reason or other, according to PTP. You could be like Wiggle, another piece of shit who sends people rainbow dildos and harasses actually literally harasses other creators online endlessly, nonstop, including Anna, that Star Wars girl. You could be like Chris Stanley. There's something wrong with Chris Stanley. I have not had any time to examine his bizarre, loudmouth, shrill tantrums. I don't even know what he's all about. And these other three people, I don't even know why they're there. They would be classified as, no offense to them, but I would call them zeros because they're not speaking at all. You could be like them, guys, or you could be like me. Take your pick. Urash Matar says, Matt makes me feel like he may have a head wound. No, he has that effect on people. It's not just you, guys. He has that effect on a lot of people. Oh, I took his wrench. That's why he's mad. Well, you guys were saying, the reason why I took Chris Stanley's wrench was because people were saying he was acting nutty in the chat and banning and timing people out for no reason. He was losing his mind. And actually two people sent me messages and said, you need to monitor this particular mod and maybe take his wrench away before he does damage to your channel. And so I did, and that made him go insane. Having a wrench on my channel obviously is a privilege. You're not entitled to it. It's a privilege. These guys say that because of Mint Salad, ComicsGate doesn't have backers anymore. Bullshit. Look at what you guys did and continue to do. So thank you so much for your support. And now back to this situation here. This is sad. It's almost over though.
With Riley and
now
Mitt.
it's not even that. Now it's like finger queens and fucking
And that's what I was gonna say. I mean, Ethan. All right, here we go.
All right, hang on. Here we go.
Planet, that made over $1 million, right? And then he has this new book out now. It's not even six figures. Like, do the math. Like his original.
Oh my
fan
God,
base
you sound
left
so
him. Why?
stupid.
Bro, we should sit and
Do the
ponder
math,
that.
guys. Cyberfrog 2 Wreck Planet raised over $1 million, and it did. It was amazing. I don't know how that even fucking happened, but I had a feeling in the pit of my stomach that it was going to do that it was going to do great. And then Fearsome is $100,000, so that proves something. Cyberfrog 3 is at $650,000, but Shane Davis raises $140,000 in the first 24 hours of his campaign. But yeah, do the math, guys. This is all going downhill real quick, which is why these guys are concerned. Strange Signal says the next person to make Ethan laugh gets a wrench. Okay, so that's what we face, guys, right now. court of public opinion with regards to these guys. Don't really know what to think about it.
Clip, clip, and snip, snip.